A very good afternoon and welcome to Swechotv. This is the 1 p.m. news with me, Dedan Arivin. We begin with the highlights. We begin with the corridors of justice, where former Migori Governor Swechotv, his former personal assistant Michael Oyamo, and former Migori County Clerk Caspar Obiero have been found guilty of the 2018 murder of Sharon Otieno. In a judgment that lasted nearly 4 hours, Cecilia Githua ruled that the prosecution had proved its case beyond reasonable doubt, finding that the three acted in concert to plan and execute the killing. The court held that they orchestrated an elaborate plan to murder the 26-year-old university student and expectant mother.
Is accordingly convicted under Section 322. I consequently find each accused person guilty of the offense of murder, contrary to Section 203 of the Penal Code, as charged in Count 1, jointly with others not before the court, pursuant to a common design, each performing a distinct role in furtherance of a criminal enterprise, execution, where the third accused ensured logistical support and concealment of the offense, participation, meditation, intention to execute their common intention. The accused had a very strong motive to unlawfully end Sharon's life, to ensure that his illicit affair with her was not widely publicized through the print media, in order to save himself from possible public embarrassment and reputational harm. Is accordingly convicted under Section 322. I consequently find each accused person guilty of the offense of murder, contrary to Section 203 of the Penal Code, as charged in Count 1. Persons acted in concert, jointly with others not before the court, pursuant to a common design, performing a distinct role in furtherance of a criminal enterprise that resulted in the death of the late Sharon. Accused facilitated execution, where the third accused ensured logistical support and concealment to avoid detection of the offense, participation, premeditation, and intention to execute their common intention. The first accused had a very strong motive to unlawfully end Sharon's life, to ensure that his illicit affair with her was not widely publicized through the print media, in order to save himself from possible public embarrassment and reputational harm.
Moving on to the matter security, where the CS Interior Kipchumba Murkomen has downplayed the extent of goonism in the country, saying the problem has been exaggerated for political reasons. While ordering police to launch a ruthless crackdown on criminal gangs and those financing them, Murkomen said politicians found to be sponsoring or funding criminals groups would face the full force of law. He spoke while launching a new biometric system that will reduce the processing time for police certificate from 14 days to less than 24 hours.
This issue of goons and goonism is not as bad as being exaggerated. It's actually hyped around politics and politicians. And all these politicians have had bouncers, bodyguards, so-called bodyguards in courts that have from time to time get converted to goons. Bishops came out in public. They took those attackers, some of the goons, to their churches, paraded them, and they said, we want to protect our children. Happy that the bishops have come, they have turned around. They want goons to be dealt with. The fear the police had that if they deal with these criminals, they don't have public support, is now behind us. Deal with these goons ruthlessly.
The platform integrates fingerprint, palprint, and facial recognition, and for the public, it promises faster police clearance, certificate processing.
The DPP is at the tail end of investigations. We are asked by the court to say whether this person is a first offender. We are unable to do that because our systems of capture have been manual. But now we'll be able to tell the court the truth and the facts that will help us fight criminal gangs.
The DCP party leader Rigathi Gachagua says his first priority, if elected the president, will be to remove what he described as rogue elements within the National Police Service, allegedly involved in political goonism. Speaking during the funeral of the two DCP supporters who died on the day of the Ol-Kalou by-election, Gachagua also warned chief and assistant chief against engaging in partisan politics. He criticized Kipchumba Murkomen, describing the CS pledge to crack down on goons as hypocritical.
Na sisi tukiingia serikali, kazi ya kwanza is to clean up the National Police Service, to weed out all wrong police officers and to terminate the services of those wanakataa kuchukua hatua wakiona hatia inatendeka. There is no time limit in criminal acts. All chiefs and assistant chiefs ambaye watageuka raia, instead of serving the people, you want to do politics and create violence against your own people. We are documenting. We'll send you home.
Unataka tuamini, unataka kupigana na goons, utaanzia na Murkomen. Kama hujatoa Nesmas Kipchumba Murkomen, unajua hakuna siku hata moja utakuwa unataka kuondoa hawa goons, kwa sababu yeye ndiye waziri wa wahuni.
You maimed an innocent man. You shed blood of an innocent man. You will never have peace. President Ruto, as you sit at the State House, God has rejected your presidency. You will not have any peace. Your time is up.
Na mimi nataka niambie police officers, 95% of you are very professional. Wale 5% mnatumika vibaya. We are documenting your acts of commission and omission. Next year, we'll take action against you.
On education, the President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, has defended the government proposal to fully fund university and college education, insisting that every student admitted to a university or TVET institution will have access to financial support, despite growing concerns about how the program will be financed. Speaking during a meeting with Nairobi County artisans at State House, President Ruto urged those in doubt to trust the government plan, saying the administration has already delivered on other promises.
Rais wa tatu wa Kenya, Mheshimiwa Mwai Kibaki, alisema kutakuwa na free primary education. Watu walimkejeli na wakasema hiyo haiwezekani. Going forward, serikali ya Kenya itakuwa na funding model ya kuhakikisha hawa watoto wote wanapata pesa ya kusoma, na hakuna mtoto wa Kenya atakosa nafasi ya kusoma kwa sababu ya mambo ya kukosa pesa. Mimi si wazimu, na mimi si mlevi, na mimi si mjinga. I know what I'm saying. Si nilisema tutafanya affordable housing? Inajengwa haijengwi? Masoko inajengwa haijengwi? Hostels inajengwa haijengwi? So I know what I'm doing. Tulimalizana na terrorists, tukamalizana na cattle rustlers, tukamalizana na criminals ambao walikuwa wanaharibu mali ya wa Kenya. Pia tutamalizana na hawa goons. Kila Mkenya aweze kufanya biashara yake, aweze kufanya siasa yake, aweze kufanya maendeleo yake bila ya kusumbuliwa na mambo ya ukosefu wa usalama. Tuambia ati tusifanye affordable housing kwa sababu kuku haiwezi kupelekwa 17th floor. Yaani mnatubeba ufala kiasi gani, my friends? Mimi niliwaeleza kuna watu hawana akili. Mtu anaongea hivi hako na akili kweli? Ati hawa watu ndio wanashindana na mimi, shughuli. Ati hawa watu ndio wanashindana na mimi. Mtu ambaye anasema watu waendelee kukaa kwa slums. Ati watu wa mama waendelee kuuza kwa jua. Ati watoto wetu wa university na college waendelee kukaa vitongoji duni. Ati huyo ndio mtu anashindana na mimi. Na niliwaambia these people hawana agenda, hawana mpango, hawana sera, hawana maono, hata akili.
The search and rescue operation at Kilimapesa gold mine in Lolgorian, Narok County has officially been concluded, with authorities shutting down 4 mining sites indefinitely. 5 miners were killed after a gold mine collapse on Wednesday, adding on to the list of at least 30 people who have died in the mine-related accidents in different parts of the country over the last 4 months.
Tumekuwa na wale wananchi wa hisani wakisaidiana na ile department ya mining, wameingia pale ndani na wameweza kufanya hiyo kazi kwa the past 5 hours, na wameweza kutuhakikishia kwamba hakuna mwili yoyote ambaye imefunikwa pale ndani.
To do investigation and inspection in all shafts to ensure there is safety and to ensure these artisanal miners or any investor maybe in this area as the required licenses.
That brings us to the last part of our today's coverage at the 1 p.m. news. Remember, don't go anywhere because we are bringing you the sports hub next in a few minutes. Coming to you every Monday to Friday, of course. Remember to keep it here. We thank you for keeping it tuned and have a blessed afternoon.